Callisto Protocol is a new single-player, story-driven survivor horror game set in a prison colony on Jupiter's moon called Callisto. The game will be on third person just like Dead Space series, which brings us to the next point. Who's making the game? Striking Distance is a new team formed by industry veterans who have worked on some of the biggest games of all time, such as Dead Space and Call of Duty, and they are devoted to creating the highest quality, most immersive games that delight players and lead work on the industry. The team answered to this question with a big statement, which I found it to be very interesting. Striking Distance is focused on creating the highest quality immersive experiences. We are just huge fans of science fiction and horror across the board, and this is a chance for us to channel our biggest creations while making something meaningful back to the world of horror. We did it with Dead Space and we'll do it again. The developers didn't want to go into much details, because they didn't want to spoil the story, but they did give us something very cool, and here it goes. The player must escape the Iron Prison and uncover dark secrets of the United Jupiter Company. Now the game, as previously said, it will take place at Jupiter's dead moon Callisto, and because they want to deliver something believable in both reality and in-game, this moon will be comprised of ice and water, because maybe in the future that's where civilization will migrate in search of water. Glenn adds, "We want this to be relatable and plausible. It's gotta feel believable to have really good CFI." As we can see from the CGI trailer, we'll start off in a prison, which will add a very claustrophobic feel to the gameplay. That, along with a terrifying dead moon and being all by ourselves against deadly creatures, are a perfect starting point for the gaming development. We will begin the game with nothing but our own clothes on the prison in the middle of space. Does it sound terrifying? Good, that will be the purpose of this game. Besides next-gen consoles offering better sounds and graphics, how this next-gen will help horror games to be taken to another level. And the response was the best that a video game studio could ever give, given question. And Steve answered this. What's really been at the center of everything we try to do is start with a compelling concept and a really strong story first. Technology is just a tool that supports the creativity. This answer just completely blew me away. Steve also talks about using this new tech as a leverage, but to look at them as only a support to the initial concepts they have for the Callisto Protocol. Well, being scared at something is subjective, so when trying to make a large audience scared, one of the key factors in play is to make us, players, care about the protagonist and the characters in general. We are going to be really concerned and worried if anything bad happens to them. Even though we are a science fiction game set in the future, we still need to keep it grounded. I have played Dead Space 1 and 2 so far, and those games are something unique. If you want to listen to the entire conversation, I'll be leaving the link for the Host Adventure Podcast's YouTube channel. Thank you for sharing this very cool Q&A conversation, and I'll see you in the next one.